What's up guys, it's Darius, and today I'm bringing you guys another Final Fantasy 15 video, and this time we're actually going to be looking at the active time report that took place during June, toward the end of June. And basically it was an active time report looking back at everything that happened at E3, as well as them giving us basically some new information on DLC and things that we can expect in the future. So yeah, let's just get right into it. So yeah, I kind of got this a little late just because of other stuff going on with the channel and outside of the channel, but I'm just getting to it now. But basically, in general, like I said before, they basically just looked at everything that happened at E3, you know, Kingsglaive stuff that they looked at, the Titan demo and whatnot, and actually recently they had a meetup where fans were able to, I guess, follow developers or whatever, and actually meet the developers, and they got some merchandise, you know, some stuff from Uncovered Final Fantasy, I guess, that they had left over, but they had a whole bunch of stuff to give to them, like physical media. But basically, anyways, in this active time report, like I said, they go over everything that happened at E3, and they also showcased the pre-order bonuses for Final Fantasy 15. Now, this is actually the more interesting part of this active time report, because we got to see like literally footage of the pre-order bonuses, and some of the pre-order bonuses are really good. And so far they've only gone over how you can get them in Japan. I'm hoping that they bring some of these over, because there's one in particular that I really want out of all of them. And but yeah, let's just get right into it. So you see the footage playing in the background, but I'm just gonna give like still shots every now and then, just in case, you know, I'm talking about one thing and the other thing isn't playing in the background. But anyways, you can see at first is the Sydney skin that you can get for the Regalia, and they said that you can actually get this from something called GEO, and I'm pretty sure that is a it's either a website, or I think it's a website that you can actually order the game from, and you know, if you order it from them, you'll be able to get this this skin for the Regalia. This is a pretty dope skin, and like I said before, I really hope that they allow these skins outside of Japan, or like they tell us how we're gonna be able to get them outside of Japan. The next one is like a golden chocobo skin for the Regalia, and this one is just really clean. Like all of these things that they showed are really clean. But yeah, they said that you can get this from another website called Game Sutaya, and I'm guessing that's another gaming website out in Japan that you're able to either it's a website or just a store you can go to, a chain out in Japan. If you order from them, you'll be able to get the skin. Another one is obviously the skin we'll be able to get from the it's called the Platinum Leviathan Edition Regalia skin, and it's from the Final Fantasy 15 Deluxe and Ultimate Collector's Edition. So basically everyone will be able to get the skin if you pre-ordered that. The next skin is something we've already seen before. It's the Pixel Character Edition from the digital. Basically, if you pre-order the game basically anywhere, but it's digital, you'll be able to get the skin. So if you pre-ordered it off the PSN store, the Xbox store, or whatever, you'll basically just be able to get the skin right off the bat. So yeah, it's a pretty cool skin as well. So next, they actually go into some of the weapons that we'll be able to get. Now, these are weapons that we've seen in past Final Fantasy games. So the first one that they showed is actually the Gay Bulg, and you'll be able to get this from Amazon Japan. And a lot of you guys might notice this or remember this weapon as well from past Final Fantasy game. You know what it is. Now the next one, you obviously know what this weapon is as well. This weapon, I don't even really have to say it, but this is actually the one that I'm most like hoping they bring over here, and it's Lightning's Blazefire Saber, and they say you can actually get this from 7-Eleven, which is so weird, and I'm hoping somehow they bring this over here, like they give us a they give us some way to be able to get it. By the way, if you didn't obviously know what that last weapon was, it was from 14, but this one obviously is from Final Fantasy 13, the Blazefire Saber that Lightning has. And like, I always liked this weapon because it was a gun slash a sword, like it was a gun blade. And hopefully, you know, I doubt they'll be able to let us actually shoot the weapon like she does in 13 as well. and be able to, you know, do combat with it melee wise with the sword part of it. But like, I don't know, I just really like that sword altogether, and I'm hoping, like I said, this is the one I'm most excited for. So the next one is the Masamune sword, and it's basically for all the first print copies of 15. And we've known about this for a while. They actually introduced this at the Uncovered event as well. And this is another, the next sword or the next weapon is actually the Mage Masher from Final Fantasy, from Final Fantasy 9, and it's the Final Fantasy 9 model of the weapon. And you can get this from the Square Enix e-store. And I think the next one they actually go over, they go over his Deluxe and Ultimate Collector's Edition costume that Nux is going to be able to wear, which is obviously his suit, his all black suit, which looks really cool. It's actually called the Lucius Kingdom's Formal Attire, and like I say, you can get this from Collector's Edition, the Deluxe Edition. So yeah, like I said before, all of this DLC that we see in the ATR, they basically only go over how you can get it in Japan, and they really don't explain how you can get it outside of Japan. But I'll expect them to clarify that soon, how we'll be able to get all this stuff outside of Japan. And also, when they do that, I will obviously update you guys. Another piece of news that we got was obviously, if you saw the Active Time report, they talked about Brotherhood Final Fantasy 15, and the next episode will be will be available July 7th, and it'll feature Gladiolus. And I'm actually really excited about that, because not only was the last episode really cool, and it showed a lot of light, it shed a lot of light on Prompto, but I'm actually, one of my favorite characters after Ignis is Gladiolus, because he's not someone it's not that we don't really know much about him, but like I would like to know more about Gladiolus. He seems a very interesting character, outside of the fact that he really doesn't, he says some things, but like as of right now, he's very in terms of like his information for him, kind of in stasis. We don't really know absolutely too much. We know just enough about him to know what type of background he comes from and whatnot. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what Gladiolus that episode will be. And also they kind of had some just basically some artwork for Kingsglaive Final Fantasy 15. It's kind of basically, it's similar to the artwork they kind of showed of Gentiana, when they showed another like piece of artwork for 15 a while ago after an ATR, but this time obviously is for Kingsglaive. So yeah, that's basically about it for the Final Fantasy 15 Active Time report that basically just went over everything that happened at E3 and showed us some new stuff. Let me know down in the comment section below what you guys' favorite piece of DLC was and what you guys are most excited for. Like I said, I cannot wait for them to show us or tell us how we'll be able to get Lightning's Blazefire Saber, because that thing has always been like one of my favorite weapons in a game, and if I'm able to use that in 15, that'll be just so cool. But anyways, yeah, like I said, let me know in the comment section below what weapon or piece of skin or pre-order DLC you're most excited for. If there's any other things you would like to see, like what other weapons or like skins would you like to see them put in? I know some people are gonna say they want like a cloud skin for, like, I don't know, Prompto or some shit, but I honestly just want them to keep it to weapons and not really skins. If it's gonna be any skins, I want it to be something where it's like Noctis wearing his suit and whatnot, something that's actually in the game that you're able to wear in combat that you usually wouldn't be able to. But yeah, like I said, go in the comment section below, discuss all that stuff I mentioned before. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, share with people who weren't aware of this Active Time report. I know as of right now, Active Time reports are kind of getting under the radar just because we're getting so much news. And earlier on, people were like fiending for the Active Time reports, but I'm still trying to get to them and get the news out to people. So yeah, share this video for people who didn't know about any of this information, and subscribe for more videos like this in the future, and I'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.